All right. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well. We're going to take a look and see what wants to come through for your Wednesday. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You're halfway through the week. Halfway through the week. Today, I am going to be taking a look at relationships. I don't know why. It's kind of been in the back of my brain. I got that little nudge that says, hey, take a look at relationships. In fact, there's soulmates right now. But that's not what this is. You know, maybe this has to do with relationships. Who knows? Who knows? But take what resonates, like I said, and leave what doesn't. Take what's for you. So if something kind of hits off, what is going on here? If something hits off your brain and you're like, huh, that's for me. Or that sounds similar to what I'm going through, then chances are that's for you. But let's see where we're going with this energy. Let's see. Underneath, we've got yin, the emotional side. Yep, that's divine feminine. We've got truth be told. Okay. Imagine. Love that. And co-create. I feel like this is not only embracing the emotional side, but embracing that truth that comes with it. And not really holding yourself to any sort of limitations. I feel as though the limitations are not what the focus is on right now. I have Good Witch going through my brain. Good Witch, Curse from a Rose, and I think it's still available on YouTube. I could be wrong. But anyway, so essentially, there's a part in this where the one girl's sitting down and she was like, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to do it. And Cassie responds with, well, you won't know until you try. And the other girl responds with, well, actually, I'm afraid of not being able to do it right. And that is a confinement of your brain. Holding yourself back because you're afraid that you're not going to be good at something. That's not... When you first got on a bike, when you were younger, yes, you had the training wheels, or at least I hope you had training wheels. I mean, at least my parents gave me training wheels. But when you got on the bike and you had the training wheels, everything was great. Well, then as you got older, you're like, okay, I want the training wheels to come off. Now, the first few times, you fell off your bike, didn't you? You fell, hit the ground, scraped your knee, scraped your hands. It was hard to keep balance without those training wheels. But you still got back on it, right? Okay. That's a prime example of what it is that I'm talking about here. If you let your limitations stop you, you would never have been able to ride the bike. So, applying it to this energy, don't let the thought of, well, what if I mess it up, or what if I can't do it? Or what if I don't do it right? You won't know until you give it a shot, until you give it a whirl. And with the universe here, with this co-create, I do feel as though that good things are coming in, but there's that confinement energy again. We've been talking about this on this channel for a hot minute, especially during this time of energy. There's been a lot of breaking out of that confinement. And that's kind of what this is. It's almost like bringing it to a pinnacle, bringing it to a point. Which way are you going to swing with this? Are you going to believe that you can't, or are you going to believe that you can? Both beliefs hold power. But it's a matter of perception. It's a matter of how you see it. Now, I can't force you to see one perception or the other. I'm just a card reader. I'm just here to give you what the cards tell me, and we move forward from there. So, underneath, what do we got? We got the Page of Pentacles, that's learning new things. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit. There's that shining that light really on what it is that you want. There that is. And with this Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, I feel as though that the right message will come in right when it's supposed to. It's never too late to get that right message out there. We got the Strength card. It is going to take some strength to move away from this. to move away from this mindset. Hanged Man. Grounding you is the Ten of Cups. That's your happiness. Guiding you is the Queen of Pentacles. I love how we're moving that pentacle along. Yeah. Tower energy. Absolutely. With the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Motion. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, Divine Feminine energy. And then we've got the King of Wands as the outcome. So the point of this energy is to inspire you. It's to not put limitations on your mindset. Like I said, the only person who believes that they can't do it is you. And how do you know that you can't do something until you move forward and actually give it a try? And that's what I feel like the universe is trying to do here. It's trying to work you out of that energy of, I can't, to maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll give it a whirl. What is the worst that can happen? Oh, humor me, okay? So let's say, let's say whatever the example, no, I actually don't want to lead with that. So let's say, to base it off of this energy, it is an emotional aspect. Let's say you're choosing between staying in a particular energy that hasn't really done you much good, or moving in a direction that is much more fulfilling for you. So let's say you're scared. You're scared to move forward. You're scared to put yourself first. Okay, you're scared to put yourself first because you're so used to helping other people. But when you start to help yourself, when you start to heal, when you start to be honest with yourself, it does start to shift things here for you. I promise I'm getting to my point here. So when I say what's the worst that can happen, what's the worst that can happen? You're right and you're not really good at something. Is that, if that's the worst that can happen, I mean, I would at least try it. I mean, it's like trying new foods. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it? Okay, at least you tried it. It's kind of what this is. It's trying new foods. But it's like, I don't want to eat that because, perfect. I don't want to eat the green apple because last time I ate the green broccoli, it was gross. Two completely different things, but you're basing it off of what you see. They're both green. So they've both got to taste the same, right? You have to be able to move out of this mindset and be able to differentiate the differences and then apply that to what it is that you're doing, Hanged Man, in order to move forward. So yes, just because you didn't like the green broccoli, you know what? I'm going to try and bite the green apple. Come to find out, the green apple, yeah, it's a bit sour, but it's good. But you wouldn't know that until you bit into that apple. But here you are, holding yourself back because of the way it looks. There's time for clarity and there's time for love. And that is going to come in, and that's what's going to move you forward. 10 of Wands. Moving forward, being more inspired. I almost said better inspired, more inspired. But better in the understanding of the value of you, your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. And that is what the universe wants, to be able to co-create with you. The more that you figure out, the more the universe figures out with you. Zodiac signs that I see with this energy, we have got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Leo. And that is all I see. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope this helped as kind of a quick poll of the energy. So essentially the takeaway from this is really ask yourself. Really ask yourself, how do you want to move forward in this energy? Are you going to be honest with yourself? Or are we going to have to kind of do things the hard way? Because one way or the other, we're going to get to where we need to go. The universe is just taking its cue from you. So keep that in the back of your brain and we'll go from there. So thank you guys very much for joining me today. If this video did help you, please leave a like, leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys, especially over here on YouTube. I know that I've got the Facebook page. Love hearing you guys from over there, but it does help support the YouTube channel. So please feel free to give a like, leave a comment. I love talking to you guys. And I will see you all again later for the relationship reading. We're going to take a look at that. So until then, you guys stay safe, and I will talk to you all again later. Bye, guys.